Okay, hello everyone, Simon here. We have survived the war, but I want to survive the war again. So once again we're playing this war of mine. This time I want to do a bad guy playthrough, or at least a playthrough where we're not too concerned about killing and stealing. So there are a number of characters, there's 3 characters actually, who are bad people. And I want to play a game with all 3 of them, if possible. So, Bruno, I don't know if we noticed in the last game, Bruno doesn't actually care very much about hurting others. Roman also. Arika, I think this is kind of like the bad guy playthrough, but Arika is not as bad as some others. I think this is actually the bad guy playthrough. Bruno, Roman, Arika. Let me just exit there. My own scenario. So Emilia is a bad person. Bruno is a selfish person. Emilia is also a selfish person. And then our friend Roman is a soldier, or an ex-soldier. And where is she? Arika is a thief. So Roman's the murderer, Arika's the thief, and then Bruno's just the selfish guy. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this away. You know what? Let's play the bad guy playthrough, and we'll go steal and kill, and we'll see what happens. Day 1. Which house are we in? Have we been in this house before? Is this the house with the tree house in the back, or is it a different house? Anyway, we'll find out soon enough. It's a pretty big ass house, isn't it? Alright, let's get started. Surrounded in the capital by the government military, the rebels refuse to surrender. Caught in the middle of the fighting, with no running water or phones, struggling with a lack of food and medication are civilians. In a civil war, everyone is affected one way or another. Roman used to fight for the rebels, but he became disillusioned and ran away. Arika came to the capital fleeing persecutions in her hometown. Bruno has been cut off by the siege from his home and his dearest friend. Homeless, on the run, and with nothing to lose but their lives, they band together to survive. Alright. Let's start digging. You open that. You start looting things. So sneaks quietly, so she's a thief, he's a fighter, and then this guy's just the cook. Alright, this is gonna be interesting, to say the least. Let's grab all the stuff that we can. Alright, you grab that. Grab all. You start working on that. You grab all of that. So we want to make a... Wait, Arika, no, you do that. We want to make a crowbar, right? We want to make a crowbar. And then we want to go start killing people. Oh yeah, we start stealing from people. Maybe killing people. I think none of our guys are particularly good at scavenging. Oh, that's a chair. Okay, don't go to the chair. Come down here, come down here. Oh, we need to... hold on. So let's think about a metal workshop. We're gonna put this. Where's a good place to put this? There? Metal work. Yeah, sure. Let's put it there. What else can we break into? We need a crowbar to break into most of the stuff. Who should we send out first? I think the first night there's no enemies. But you don't get into hostile situations until later on. Wait, no, yeah, no, you do that. You make a crowbar. It's just first thing is we start breaking stuff. Yeah. I think Roman with a crowbar can sneak kill anyone in the game. So this, I mean, I've been looking up the wiki to try and figure out what you can and cannot do, which I don't usually like to do in video games, like look things up. But first of all, like we've been through a couple of playthroughs already. And secondly, the game doesn't really explain stuff to you, so I don't feel too bad about looking things up on the wiki. Alright, why don't you open that? Alright, sweet. Oh, we have a broken gun. We have a broken gun. Alright. So Arika is going to break that. We're gonna come back here and grab this stuff with Roman. Alright, you do that. You grab this stuff. So no beds on the first night. You go there. We don't need food until we get to the second day of hungry. So you go one day. You can get to well-fed, by the way. 1 day of well-fed, 1 day of normal, and then 2 days of hungry, and then 2 days of very hungry. And I think 2 days of extremely hungry, and then you starve to death. Oh wait, let's open. Alright, let's open that. So like, it's stuff like this. I mean, you wouldn't find out about this stuff unless you deliberately starve your guys to death in a playthrough. And this game just really doesn't tell you a lot of stuff, I feel like. Our things. Our crowbar is gonna be like halfway through. Can repair the gun right away and go shoot people. Alright, let's open that up. Oh, more bullets. Oh, a knife. Okay, well this is... You can see why this is a bad guy playthrough. We get knives already. Okay. We have knives and guns already. Like, and also like the personalities. Alright, look, bio. The personalities of these guys. I mean, you don't... it's not really obvious. I'm a simple girl from the hood and I know life. Street raised me more than my father did. That old sod beat me whenever he felt like it and knew how to make it hurt. That's all over now. He bit the dust in the first days of the war. I've been a cat burglar since I turned 14. You know how it is. I'm better at it than anyone you know. I can sneak like a fox. You be a fool kicking me out. Okay, well that she kinda tells you what she is. She's a burglar. Which is fine. Shovel. Should I also make a shovel? Crowbar shovel, sure. Let's also make a shovel. What else can we make? I guess I could have made a shovel earlier. But we don't need the shovel for this, we have infinite time in our own house to dig through the stuff. We can upgrade that. So we want to build a stove and a bed, right? No, not stove. A stove and a bed is our first priority, is that right? We got a metal workshop. So, 1 bed, 1 stove. Rainwater collector, a 2nd bed. And then upgrade this. I think is the priority. Interesting. I wonder what's gonna happen tonight. Can we go kill people in the first night? Is what I'm wondering. Upgrading this takes too much stuff for now. I can't repair the gun until I upgrade this. Alright, and then we break that, and that is all the stuff we can do for now, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Alright, well, let's end the day. Looted gas station. St. Mary's Church. The priest is still there. The vestry behind the church is devastated and abandoned. We can start killing people in the church. Quiet house. It's in a housing estate that remains almost untouched. It's a calm area of little houses. The thing is, there's no components. I need materials more than anything. This was one of the very first places people looted while fleeing from the city. There's been a few hour-long ceasefire intended to clean the whole area from civilians, but it was broken. Many people died. Although neither side claimed responsibility to this day. Despite heavy shelling of the whole district, the station is in a surprisingly decent shape. It may have been looted, but it might still be worth it to check it out. Alright. So unfortunately, none of us are particularly good at looting. There seems to be no enemies. So you're gonna guard, you're gonna scavenge, you're gonna sleep. Let me just go empty-handed first off. And then we'll see if we need to bring any tools tomorrow. I mean, I need just basic materials to build beds and stoves and things. So let's just grab the basic materials. Looks like people had drained it dry. So there's no petrol here, not that we need any petrol. I also need wood, right? Oh, okay. Well, weapon parts. Weapon parts is what I need. Alright, those other stuff we don't need right now. Let's just leave that there. Let's go ahead and dig that out and see what's inside. Okay, there's bars there. So we want to make a saw blade. I'll come back with a saw blade at some point in the future. You don't need a shovel, Eureka, just use hands. So there's no enemies here. Even though I'm playing a bad guy playthrough, I don't really want to go kill the priest at the church. That seems a little extreme, right? I mean, if I have nothing else to do, I'll do it. Like, there's no reason to kill a good guy if there's still loot elsewhere. Like, that's just an unnecessary killing. We will go kill soldiers and maybe steal from people. So let's say we kill people when there's nothing else to do. We kill people when it's really profitable, or we have nothing else to do with our time. Aside from that, let's just, you know, like, just scavenging unguarded stuff is easy, right? You don't take any risks. So let's do the easy stuff first. Alright, what is this? And what do I want to take with me? Alright, weapon parts. Fascinating. There's a sound there. Alright, sugar and things. I think Eureka can run without making sound. There's a note under the table, not actually hidden, but it could be easily missed. From the style of handwriting, you tell it was written by a woman in a hurry. How can you tell it's a woman? Milo's. I'm sorry, I'm really sorry. I could not wait any longer. I hid some jewelry inside the books. Look for them in the basement, inside carton boxes behind the bar door. Use it, stay alive, please. God bless you, I'm sorry, alright. There's jewelry in the basement. Oh. Do we need medicine? We don't need medicine right now. So I can break this. So we need one saw blade. Let me just run around a bit, see how much sound. I don't make any noise when I run. Arika sneaks silently, guys. She makes no sounds. Wood. Maybe more components. Let me see if I can find more wood. So I need a crowbar. A crowbar and a saw. Oh, food. Alright, let's get food. Crowbar and saw blade. Maybe I should also get water. Crowbar, saw blade. Alright, run, 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 run. Although, I don't need a crowbar or saw blade next time I come here, because this poor man had been caught by shelling. What was he doing here? Good question. We can come back, like, a few more nights before we need to bring a crowbar and a saw blade, right? Yeah, there's still stuff here to pick up. That's a lot of wood. Do I have enough wood for a bed? I don't know if I have enough wood for a bed. Maybe I should take more wood. Let me consider taking more wood for now. And I don't actually need food right now, do I? Let me put the food down. And actually take more components and wood. Like, tomorrow I don't need food. The day after I need food, right? I mean, it seems silly leaving food behind, but the reality is that I don't actually need it. Okay. There's still plenty of stuff to get. And since all my guys are actually bad at scavenging, we're gonna make a lot of trips to get stuff like this. Good. So let's make a bed. Do I make a bed and a stove, or do I make... I should eat tomorrow. Let's see, so today we'll be hungry, tomorrow we'll be hungry. The day after we'll be very hungry, right? Hungry and tired, slept poorly. Well, why don't you make a bed? No, don't do that. Make a bed. Beds go... So that we can wait one bed there. One bed there. It's kind of awkward putting beds in these places. Can't put one there, really? I can put one there. I can put one there. Maybe I shouldn't put the beds here then. I can also put the beds down here. I want everything to be in kind of the same place. I think last time I put beds there, but I want the crafting stuff to be there. Alright, let's put the beds back here. Alright, make one bed. What else do we make? I don't have enough components to upgrade that. Alright, let's keep that in mind. We need food, she says. I can make the stove. We only need one bed for now, right? Let's make a stove. We should probably put the stove in the kitchen. We also wanna board this place up soon. Anyway, as soon as the bed is done, we start sleeping.